What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. I'm Brian, and if you haven't guessed by the title or the shirt I'm wearing, today I'll be starting the Acolyte. This is such a weird show for me to be starting. I love Star Wars, but I absolutely hate what Disney has been doing with it lately. A lot of the new stuff has been shit. With the exception of a couple episodes of Ahsoka. The Obi-Wan show was meh, some cool scenes with Vader, but ultimately they've been dropping the ball lately, and I don't know anything about this show, but I've already heard bad things so far. I think there's maybe one good episode that got good reviews, so I gotta watch it, but sadly, I'm not looking forward to it. Hopefully, it'll change my mind, but I don't have high hopes. I want to apologize in advance for the sweating. It is super hot here again, and we just can't beat this heat. It's brutal. So, yeah, I don't want to have to sit here longer than I have to, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. If you enjoy the video, not necessarily the show, but the video, I'd appreciate if you could drop a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel so you know when I drop more videos such as this. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the Acolyte. Alright, I'm going to try and keep an open mind. Yuda? Yuda man. Haha. It's been a while since I've made a dad joke, and I probably pronounced it wrong anyway. Don't come at me. Oh yeah, I forgot to praise Andor too. That was good. But the last couple of movies, definitely.
Master Indara.
And we got Trinity.
Yes, my child?
We have unfinished business.
I'm guessing this is the assassin mentioned earlier. Oh damn, that's a force kick.
Who trained you?
Where'd she go? She's begging to get attacked and she just dips? Oh, no, she's back.
You. What are you doing here?
I'm here to kill you.
You do not want to go down this road. This is a fight that you will not win.
This is a new take on knife to a
A
gunfight.
Jedi doesn't pull her weapon unless prepared to kill.
Did they really kill her off in the first 5 minutes? Aww. So I'm guessing the Jedi attacked her family or something and seeking revenge. Maybe she saw a little of herself in that little kid and didn't want to kill its parent.
Whoa, inside voices, Pip.
Thank you.
Sounds like we got a job.
Oh yeah, 100 years before the Empire. It's like Trade Federation isn't a thing. I gotta remember the timeline we're at.
The mechanics are on it, Captain.
Their grease grubbers are disposable. Our cargo is not.
You know, we can hear you. And frankly, I'm hurt because Philip is clearly disposable, but me, on the other hand, come on.
Very funny. The emitter duct isn't connected to the field projector.
Yep, I see it.
I actually like that they're showing this. Usually, well, actually, the only time I can think of an outside repair being done was when R2 fixed the hyperdrive in Phantom Menace. Other than that, all the ships are always fixed from the inside.
Not messing around, Osha.
I got it, Pip.
Jedi?
This is a cargo ship. We have no passengers.
She's a mechanic. Freelance out of ship repair, she bunks ship to ship.
Why would we have mechanics here? The Republic has legislated that only droids may perform outer ship repair.
Oh, well. I guess that's why we've only ever seen R2 doing the outside ship repair.
George? You finally passed your trials.
I made night 2 years ago.
Never thought I would see the day.
I never thought that I would see you again. I think it's best you take a seat.
So how long have you been a mechanic?
Look, I was trained to be a Jedi. When that didn't pan out, those skills aren't exactly transferable. I needed a paycheck.
When did you join the Order?
When I was 8. Lord knows all of this.
A major concern about admitting you to the Order was your age.
And the fact that you were mourning.
Yeah, they were giving Anakin shit because he was too old.
You lost your entire family. Your mothers, your sister. Your village all died in the fire before Master Soul brought you into the Jedi. Your training was difficult, to say the least.
Why would I kill Indara?
If I recall correctly, Master Indara advised the Jedi Council to discontinue your training when you were...
Leaving the Jedi was the hardest thing that I've ever done, but it was my decision. No one else's.
That's her! She killed the Jedi and ruined my bar!
She got a twin?
You're making a mistake.
It's like Iron Man's Mark I suit he made in the cave. It's always nice coming back here.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them. Connect to the Force.
Is that 456?
And tell me what comes into your mind.
100 years from now, it's not a good thing to be a kid in this temple. That's for sure.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
The Force is powerful, like fire or the ocean. It is a power we must respect. But that is our lesson for another day. Time for lunch.
We have a suspect in custody. An old Padawan of yours, Osha Anasea. I see I have underestimated your attachment to her.
Osha was... She was a devoted Padawan. I see no reason for her to kill Indara.
The evidence against her is strong. Despite your feelings for this girl, do I have your support in this endeavor?
Of course, Master Vanestra.
Ugh. I wonder if she has that marking on her forehead, like she did in the fight earlier.
Excuse me?
It's a parasite used to subdue violent criminals.
Oh. Okay, I applaud everyone's enthusiasm here, but that could kill us!
The hell is this RoboCop? Oh, did they just turn into chairs?
Security breach!
Can you give me a hand? Bye-bye, Jedi killer!
Come on. You were trained as a Jedi. Hey, you can't force pull that to you?
Not now!
That's a cool attention to detail. Every time a pod ejects, it like alters the trajectory of the ship.
Wasn't our idea.
It was the Jedi killer! She orchestrated the whole thing!
Prisoner mutiny. Transport went down over Karlak.
Under OSHA?
Not among the survivors.
Any sign of life on Karlak?
The Republic dispatched probe droids to survey the wreckage.
I request permission to go to Karlak and bring OSHA in myself.
It is highly unlikely she survived.
She is alive. I can feel it.
I'm afraid I cannot afford to lose you to a field mission, Saul. You're far too valuable here.
I trained her. If she is guilty, it is my failure. Let me take accountability.
It's kind of surprising. I feel like he's too close to the situation, you know? The hell is that?
Hey!
Master Soul, I thank you for choosing me for this mission. I should have brought Osha in myself. I apologize for my error.
We leave in 5 minutes.
I will redeem myself.
Yod, put your clothes on. Hello, Osha.
May?
Hello, sister.
She does have a sister? Twin? Presumed dead in this fire, but survived, became an assassin?
Wait. You're with me, I'm with you. Always one, but born as two.
That's a cool saying for twins.
I thought you were dead. Did you kill Indara? Yes. I will kill them all.
Any other universe, I'd be like, it's just a bad dream, I don't buy it. But the Force is strong. Could have been a vision, not just a dream.
Permission to speak freely?
You don't need to keep asking.
How well do you know this former Padawan?
OSHA.
How well do you know Osha?
16 years ago, I was posted on her home planet, Brandok. I was there when her sister started a fire that killed her entire family.
Do you think that...
No. May is dead. That was her name. May. I saw her die.
Karlak, prepare for landing. There's no way she could have survived this.
Clearly someone's been here, Yord.
Scavengers, Padawans.
Follow me.
A yellow saber. Don't see those anymore.
Stop! In the name of the Republic and the Jedi Order!
Osha!
Saul! Believe me, I didn't...
Osha!
May is alive.
I believe you. You need to come with us.
Yeah, 2 minutes ago, there's no way she was alive.
The Jedi live in a dream. A dream they believe everyone shares. If you attack a Jedi with a weapon, you will fail. Steel or laser are no threat to them. But an Acolyte kills without a weapon. An Acolyte kills the dream.
Alright, why did that guy sound like, the bad actor Trevor, who played the Mandarin in Iron Man 3?
You know who I am. You don't know where I am. And you'll never see me coming.
Alright, so just finished up with episode 1 of The Acolyte, and is it the greatest Star Wars piece of Star Wars cinema I've seen? No. It is only the first episode, so I'm not going to bash it too much. I am a little disappointed in the direction it went. You know, for a lot of it, it looked as though it was going to be a big murder mystery. No, not really. They gave us a lot more info than I thought they would in just the first episode. Well, we'll start at the beginning. The fight scene in the beginning was pretty cool. You don't really see these fight scenes where, I mean, alright, so lightsaber battles are freaking awesome. They're epic. But it's rare we ever see Jedi use the Force in their fighting stance. And, what's her name? Carrie-Anne Moss, I think it is. Trinity. She fought most of that fight with basically just her Force powers, and that was pretty cool. Crazy that she died within the first 5 minutes of the episode. You know, she's a big name actress. I'm surprised they did that, but I'm sure they'll have some flashback cutscenes with her in it, because yeah, she's too big to. And I'm looking at the title screen for it right now, and she's on the title screen. So yeah, she may be dead, but she's not out of the series yet. You know, we get introduced to the assassin, who had some sort of, like, it looked like a glowing, like, grid-style globe. I don't know if, you know, that's some marking that's on her, you know, like, as, like, a birthmark type situation, or is she under the influence of something, and that mark will dictate that she's under the influence of something and kind of being controlled? I don't know. We got introduced then to OSHA, you know, the safety things you see at work sites. I'm just playing. Yeah, OSHA, she's some type of mechanic on a freighter, and of course I'm talking about how you only ever see droids repair ships, and then 2 seconds later we see her. And so it's like, oh, I wonder why we haven't seen more of that. And then 2 seconds later, they explain why. So, alright. Got a little ahead of myself there. And then, we got the Jedi Order coming to arrest her for the murder of Indara? Oh, Trinity. Yeah, and then rather than escort her themselves, they put her on like a prison transport filled with just droids, and yeah, prison break. Got her old master. Like he said in the show, if it was her that killed, the other master, then he would feel responsible. He trained her. It's like when Anakin killed all the younglings. I'm sure Obi-Wan had felt a little responsibility for that, and just his overall turn to the dark side because he trained them. And understandable. But yeah, I mean, it's an introductory episode. There's not going to be too much action. Normally they'll give us bits and pieces, but I feel like they gave us a little bit more than we needed for the first episode. And then when, it finishes off with May, her twin sister, who I had mentioned that earlier in the episode. I wonder if she has a twin sister, and right away this is answered too. It feels like they're going a little too fast. Like, savor it. Let's keep some mystery in it and make it like a true murder mystery. That would be a really cool show. You got the Jedi Order, acting as detectives searching for a murderer. That's a really cool concept, and I guess they will still be searching for a murderer, but on our end, the mystery's kind of gone. Like, we essentially know who did it. Granted, we don't have all the facts yet, but that was quick, in my opinion. I do like how this is taking place 100 years before the Empire. The Jedi are in full force, no pun intended. And yeah, we really don't see, we haven't seen that in a long time, not since like Revenge of the Sith. What's his name? The guy Jedi who just became a knight. I think he said for like 2 years. It's interesting that he has a yellow lightsaber. I thought I remember seeing something that back in the day, like Knights of the Old Republic day, like there were certain Jedi temple guards that would carry the yellow lightsabers, but they've essentially been discontinued. You really don't see them anymore. So, interesting that he has one. I wonder if this is like a Sam Jackson moment where he was like, I just want a purple lightsaber. Maybe he just wanted yellow and they obliged. Maybe there's a deeper meaning behind that. Only one way to find out. Keep watching more. So, yeah, first episode, I didn't hate it, but it has me interested in it enough where I will want to continue watching. And honestly, even if it didn't, it's Star Wars. I'm gonna watch it. But yeah, I mean, overall, 6.5 out of 10. Could be a better start, but not the worst. So we'll see how it moves along. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching along with me. I'd be curious to know your thoughts on the episode. So if you want to drop a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. I'd appreciate it. Take a look. Always curious to hear other people's perspective on anything. So yeah, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really mean a lot to me, trying to grow this channel, and that would help tremendously. So, thanks again, guys, for joining me, and until the next one, I'll catch you guys soon.